What's going on, guys? Back again this week. I want to talk about progress markers other than scale weight. Now I have the scale back there, and I know the scale can be a scary place for some of you. So, I'm probably going to have to recalibrate that. Anyway, the scale has been a scary place for most of you. So, the scale. The early 80s and into the early 2000s, health and wellness professionals made it almost everything about scale weight.
Josh Birnbaum, step on up. Get on the scale, son. All right. Get off the scale.
Not including your parents, which unfortunately caused a lot of problems with a lot of young people in the way that they faced scale weight. So you can use a couple of different ways to help measure your progress. The first one, measurements. Measurements. Getting measurements in your waist, in your thighs, in your arms is a good way to measure your progress and to keep you off the scale if the scale seems to cause you some sort of discomfort. The second is fat calipers. Now you can pick up a pair of fat calipers. That is hard for me to say. Now you can pick up a pair of cat calipers. You can pick up a pair of fat calipers just about anywhere. They're about $5, ranging from $5 all the way to $25, depending on if you want them digital or not. Fat calipers are a way to pinch certain areas, certain spots along your body to measure your progress. So for some people, it could be a little invasive. You don't really want people pinching and pulling on your skin, but it is a good way to stay away from the scale. Number 3, training and progression and strength increases. So for a lot of our clients, what we do here is we really focus on their performance in the gym or their performance when they're training. So if you see an increase in some of the weights that they've done, if we see an increase in some of their performance, if we see an increase in certain strength gains, that's a really good way to measure your health and wellness journey, because that means you're getting stronger. So for most people, getting stronger is a good indicator that you are following some sort of lifestyle plan to better help you. So hope that helps. Try that out. Measuring your progress, which means you have to write things down when you're in the gym. Number 4, better disciplines with bad habits. So in a way that you can measure by not getting on the scale is really curbing your bad habits, certain things that you do that you don't like that you do. So what I mean by that is, so if you skipped going to the gym all the time and now you're more frequently going to the gym, that's a plus. That's a good thing. If you were smoking cigarettes and you haven't had a cigarette in a very long time, that's progress. Great job. If you were trying to stop drinking so much alcohol and now you don't drink as much alcohol or you haven't been drinking alcohol at all, that's a great job. So doing those things, exercising those bad habits and putting a little bit more discipline into things is also a good way to measure your progress. Number 5, and probably the most important that we use, is pictures. So taking a picture of yourself, or at least seeing yourself weeks after, seems to be the best. I'll be honest with you. We take pictures here all the time. And when we do take the pictures, we usually don't show them to the person until about a month later, or 2 months later, or 3 months later, when they start saying, oh, I'm not seeing this, or I'm not doing this. We show them the picture, and usually it's extremely different. But make no mistake, the picture, I mean, what's the saying? The picture's worth 1,000 words or 1,000,000 words? I'll figure it out. But take the picture. It really does help, and it's a great way if you don't want to get on the scale and you're trying to get through your health and wellness journey with dodging the scale. Now, with all that being said, we still use the scale here. And if somebody doesn't want to go on it, we usually tell them it's a good idea to do so. They don't even have to look. But I totally understand why the scale has been demonized, but let's not give it too much credit. So you have 5 other ways that you can measure it. I hope that works and hope it helps. I'll see you guys next week.